Number 47.
A cave entrance.
Sealed Ozark Cave. Secrets Evening Star, Washington, D.C., May 7th, 1931. Sealed Secrets. The hidden cave of the ancient Ozark dwellers. While Smithsonian Institution archaeologists fanned out across North America in the summer, searching for traces of vanished peoples from the frozen Arctic to the deserts of the Southwest, one intriguing expedition brought new light to a mysterious ancient culture right in the heart of the Ozarks. In the rugged Ozark Mountains of northwestern Arkansas, Dr. Winslow M. Walker of the Bureau of American Ethnology prepared to investigate the remains of an ancient cave-dwelling people. The discovery began by chance when a local farmer, digging into a bank to construct a potato shed, accidentally uncovered the mouth of a large cave. Just inside the entrance lay the fresh ashes of an ancient fire, hinting that this cavern had been sealed away for centuries. According to Matthew W. Sterling, chief of the Bureau, there was already considerable evidence that this region had once been home to a prehistoric people, possibly related to the enigmatic basket makers, an early culture known for their intricate woven goods and simple lifestyle. Walker's upcoming excavation promised to reveal more about these elusive inhabitants, whose dry rock shelters and caves have preserved remarkable clues to their daily lives in Arkansas's remote hills. Number 48. Ozark Cave. Relics Echoes. Essex County Herald, Guildhall, Vermont, May 6, 1876. Echoes of a Vanished People. Relics from Missouri's Ozark Caves. Artist and archaeologist Mr. A.J. Conant recently returned from an expedition into the Ozark Mountains, exploring remarkable caves along the Gasconade River and its tributaries, primarily in Phelps and Pulaski counties, where he uncovered intriguing traces of a long-dead race, predating known history. 2 years prior, Conant had found human skulls and skeletons in the same region, believed to belong to an ancient prehistoric people. Continuing his passionate pursuit, gathering materials for a forthcoming book on archaeology since 1862, he and his party delved deeper. First, they entered Bruce's Cave, named for an early settler who mined saltpeter there, perched 130 feet up limestone bluffs above the Gasconade. A spacious chamber narrowed, forcing the explorers to crawl on knees before a steep 50-foot ascent into a glittering room adorned with snowy white, alabaster-like stalactites and clusters of hanging bats. Excavation at the cave mouth revealed stratified deposits, alternating layers of black, rich soil and ashes. Within these, they unearthed human bones and fragments, skulls with low facial angles and well-preserved teeth, including an elderly man's with fused sutures and an infant's wafer-thin separated cranium. Alongside lay arrow and spearheads, polished flint knives, bone awls for sewing skins, and animal remains like turtle, deer, wild turkey, plus unidentified carnivorous and browsing species. Great care was needed as picks risked shattering the fragile skulls. A mile away, Ash Cave, disturbed by saltpeter works 30 years earlier, yielded less, but one striking find: a corpse in sitting posture, knees drawn to face, accompanied by the decayed skeleton of an elk or large deer. These Missouri Ozark discoveries offered tantalizing glimpses into a mysterious extinct people, whose tools, burials, and daily life remnants evoke a shadowy era before recorded time in the rugged heart of the region. Number 49. White River Spanish Ghosts. The Record Union, Sacramento, California, March 8, 1893. Phantom Guardians. Spanish gold legends haunting Arkansas's White River country. Ever since white settlers first ventured into the Ozark Hills, tales of lost Spanish silver mines have endured like unbreakable charms, luring seekers with divining rods and faded waybills across rugged terrain, only to vanish without revealing their secrets. These romantic legends, shared by early Delaware Indians with pioneers from Tennessee, Kentucky, and the Carolinas, whisper of Castilian knights, unearthing fabulous treasures in subterranean chambers. For generations, hunters have abandoned deer tracks to probe gulches and caves, convinced the Spaniards buried pots of coin too heavy to carry away, often leaving behind a slain victim atop the hoard, so the ghost would guard it, scaring away natives wary of restless spirits. While much of the story unfolds in southwest Missouri, where 6 determined men lease and excavate the Garrison Cave 1 mile east of Ozark, guided by a mysterious rod and undeterred by ghostly sounds that once drove workers fleeing in terror, The enduring myths extend deeply into Arkansas's White River country. Here, in the fertile White River Valley spanning northern Arkansas's Ozark slopes, the Spaniards allegedly found caves brimming with precious ore. Traditions claim they smelted vast quantities, leaving behind ashes, slag, and bones as eerie evidence. Explorers unearthed human skeletons amid animal remains, bear teeth, buffalo heads, even unknown quadrupeds, including skulls with anomalous receding foreheads, suggesting an inferior race far older than known tribes. The elder Garrison theorized these as victims slain by the cruel and avaricious Spaniards when they quit smelting the precious ore, leaving the spirit of the murdered to haunt the mine and frighten away other adventurers. Though the Missouri cave yielded only low-grade zinc and no gold, its ancient drifts packed with charcoal, cinders, and bones fueled speculation of hidden forges where De Soto's successors coined bushels of Spanish dollars 3 centuries ago. These Ozark-wide tales, blending Missouri caves with Arkansas's White River mysteries, continue to captivate silent sentinels of a vanished era where avarice and phantoms collide in the natural state's shadowed hills. Number 50. Pike County Diamond Pipes. Grand Forks. Harold Grand Forks, North Dakota, June 11, 1920. Arkansas Diamond Field. Ancient volcanic pipes yielding hidden gems. Deep in Pike County, Arkansas, just a short distance from Murfreesboro, lies one of the most astonishing natural wonders of the South. A massive volcanic pipe nearly 2.5 miles from town, with a mouth stretching 1,800 feet across, filled with solid rock that was once molten lava surging from the Earth's core. This ancient conduit, formed when our planet was still cooling and shrinking, carried carbon deep underground, where intense heat and pressure forged it into diamonds. Now, after just a surface scratching, it has already surrendered over 2,000 sparkling stones, averaging a little less than half a carat each, with the largest weighing in at 18 3/4 carats. Unlike the heavily controlled diamond mines of South Africa at Kimberley, where a single British company dictates the world's supply at $9 a carat, this Arkansas field promises a new era of discovery right here in America. The stones emerging from this volcanic neck are as real and brilliant as any from abroad, hinting that Pike County's quiet fields may soon rival global sources, turning a humble Arkansas farm into a treasure trove where diamonds litter the soil in such numbers they sometimes hinder plowing. Number 51. Morning Star Mineral Boom. The Taney County Republican, Forsyth, Missouri, July 5, 1900. Part of the Great Mineral Belt. Draw a straight line on a U.S. map from Galena, Kansas, to the Morning Star Mine in Marion County, Arkansas. That line cuts through the world's richest lead-zinc belt, outproducing even the Klondike, linking Kansas camps to Missouri's Toplin, Webb City, Aurora, and finally Arkansas's zinc jackpot at Dodge City, Lead Hill, and Morning Star on the Buffalo River. A second 11 o'clock run feeds in from Missouri's Strafford through Christian County to Yellville in Marion County. Marion County's Morning Star mine anchors the southern end, with rich digs along Buffalo River. Zinc fields near Dodge City and Lead Hill sit bisected by the main 10 o'clock run. Surface lead appears everywhere, with thick zinc carbonate veins up to 15 feet wide, fluorspar strata, and silicate outcrops, often just 4 to 12 feet down. Eroded cap rock exposes ideal Silurian formations, making these Arkansas sites prospector paradise. Shallow shafts yield fabulously rich ore, fueling a mining boom as government land vanishes and investors flood in from 6 states and Canada. Number 52. Ouachita Novaculite Quarries. Wheeling. Sunday Register. Wheeling, West Virginia, August 14, 1892. Remodeled mountains. Arkansas's massive prehistoric Novaculite quarries. Deep in the Ouachita Mountains of central Arkansas, renowned anthropologist and archaeologist Professor William Henry Holmes explored one of the most astonishing prehistoric mining operations in North America, a vast quarry where ancient peoples extracted high-quality Novaculite, a fine-grained stone often called Arkansas flint, on an industrial scale. The sheer extent of the work left Holmes in awe. Hills and mountains were literally reshaped by countless pits and trenches dug by Native Americans over thousands of years. From a single hillside alone, it's estimated that more than 150,000 cubic yards of this durable stone had been removed and flaked into tools and weapons. These quarries, centered around what is now the Hot Springs area, primarily in Garland and Hot Spring counties, supplied razor-sharp blades, points, and implements that were traded far and wide. Holmes's expedition highlighted how these ancient miners prioritized quality, much like modern steel selection for fine cutlery, saving the best novaculite for slender, thin knives and other precision tools. Number 53. Hell's Half-Acre Quarry. Encyclopedia of Arkansas.com. Hell's Half-Acre. Arkansas's devil-haunted novaculite quarry, 4 miles northeast of Hot Springs on Indian Mountain in Garland County, Arkansas, lies Hell's Half-Acre, a barren talus slope of jagged novaculite boulders amid lush forest, described in an 1892 tourist guide as a weird, forbidding conglomeration, an arsenal for titans, where no grass or lichen dares grow. Tourism promoters spun devilish tales of a demon trapped in a central crater, its sulfurous breath rising with underground moans and curses, while others blamed Spanish gold miners or an extinct volcano crater. But geology proves it's prehistoric native quarrying waste from 7,000 years ago, when Ouachita tribes mined erosion-resistant novaculite for arrowheads, knives, and tools, leaving preforms, cores, and debris across the site. A 1870s hotel catered to visitors via trails, now vanished, and a modern dug pit fueled Spanish treasure myths. But archaeology confirms 5,000 plus years of human industry, not hellfire. Now on private land. Number 54. Arkansas River Cave. Hunt Weekly. Graphic. Kirksville, Adair County, Missouri, November 24th, 1893. Virgil Keene's Exploring Party. Arkansas River Cave Hunt. This 1893 serialized adventure tale from the Kirksville Journal, Missouri newspaper, November 24th issue, follows fictional explorer Virgil Keene and friends, Lewis, Mark, and Henry, seeking proof of early Spanish explorers in the American Southwest. Written by M.J. Roy as Strange Relics and Discoveries in the West, it blends dime novel thrills with pseudo-historical claims of a monk, Estefano, tied to DeSoto or Cortez expeditions. Pursuing a manuscript trail from Mexico via blazed trees, they find a 300-year-old matchlock musket, on Del, Oklahoma rock inscription, and a soldier skeleton felled by an Indian arrow in Damnation Wells Canyon, San Bois Mountains, Indian Territory. Wild hog attacks and intruder encounters heighten the drama. Pearl Star, a noble woodland nymph and daughter of a bandit queen, joins as guide. She directs them to an Arkansas River Island's standing stone etched with strange pictures, plus a nearby cove cave holding writings by white visitors from 300 to 400 years prior, hinting at pre-Columbian Europeans. Number 55. DeSoto's Hot Springs Legacy. The Birmingham Age Herald, Birmingham, Alabama, June 15, 1907. Arkansas statehood. DeSoto to Hot Springs Legacy. Arkansas joined the Union as the 12th state on June 15, 1836, after fierce congressional debates over slavery, paired with Free State Michigan in compromise. DeSoto crossed the Mississippi into Arkansas in 1541, 66 years before Jamestown, discovering its hot springs where sick Indians guided him to bathe, sparking fountain of youth legends. He died there, buried secretly in the Mississippi or Arkansas River. Hot Springs, now a federal reservation, drew thousands yearly for healing waters known to natives long before Europeans. Arkansas Post, founded 1686 by Henry de Tonty, father of Arkansas, became the first permanent Mississippi settlement, predating New Orleans by 12 years, growing slowly to 809 souls by Louisiana Purchase. Number 56. DeSoto's Secret River Burial. Public Ledger, Memphis, Tennessee, September 27, 1881. Final voyage. Identifying DeSoto's secret burial in the Arkansas waters. Hernando de Soto, the famed Spanish conquistador, led a grand expedition of over 600 men, women, slaves, and livestock from Florida in 1539, seeking riches and glory in the unexplored American Southeast. For 4 grueling years, they marched through swamps, forests, and native territories, clashing with tribes, enduring starvation, and finding no gold, only hardship and disease. By 1541, the weary party reached the Mississippi River and crossed into what is now Arkansas, spending nearly a year wandering its vast wilderness. They visited thriving native villages like Caskey near modern Parkin in Cross County, and Pacaha, possibly near Helena in Phillips County, where DeSoto demanded tribute. forged uneasy alliances, and witnessed rituals like the drying of chiefs' bodies on scaffolds. The expedition wintered in Utiangue, thought to be near Little Rock in Pulaski County, surviving on corn stolen from locals, before heading south to Guachoya, a Quapaw village along the river, likely near present-day Lake Village in Chicot County. It was here, in the spring of 1542, that De Soto fell gravely ill with fever. Desperate to maintain his godlike status among the natives whom he had deceived into believing he was immortal, he named Luis de Moscoso as successor and died on May 21st. Fearing the Quapaw would attack if they learned of his mortality, his men concealed the body in a house for days, claiming he was visiting the heavens. Under cover of night, they hollowed out a log, weighted De Soto's corpse with sand, and silently sunk it into the depths of the Mississippi River, far enough from shore to evade discovery. Number 57. Bowtie De Soto Hoax Evening Star, Washington, D.C., November 9, 1937. Bowtie busts the myth. The rumored discovery of De Soto's body on Arkansas's river shore. A few months ago, on the Arkansas shore of the Mississippi River near Memphis, a farmer's dog scratched at an ancient mound and uncovered the top of a metallic casket. Further digging revealed a second coffin of the same make, one with a thick glass window through which gazed the eerily preserved remains of a man. Dark hair and beard intact, nose and eyes decomposed, but cheeks, chin, and forehead still flesh-like in a bright pinkish hue. Word spread like wildfire through the neighborhood that this was none other than the body of Hernando de Soto, the Spanish conquistador who explored Arkansas in 1541 to 1542. Locals whispered of a record claiming De Soto's expedition carried 2 coffins of Damascus steel. This fueled long-standing Southwest legends that De Soto wasn't sunk in the river as history books claimed, but secretly buried ashore with treasures like pearls collected from Arkansas natives, perhaps in one of the state's many mounds, ripe for fortune hunters. School books depict De Soto's midnight burial in the Mississippi to hide his mortality from the Indians, whom he deceived into believing he was divine. 2 contemporary accounts support this. The straightforward journal of a soldier, a gentleman of Elvis, describing the blanket-wrapped, sand-weighted body lowered into the waters, and the more dramatic tale by Inca historian Garcilaso de la Vega, who detailed a tree-trunk casket sunk mid-river after De Soto's feverish death in an Arkansas village like Guachoya, near modern Lake Village in Chicot County. Intrigued by the rumors, authorities summoned Dr. John R. Swanton, Smithsonian Institution ethnologist and expert on De Soto's route through Arkansas, to investigate. Swanton, part of a federal commission marking the expedition's 400th anniversary, traveled to Memphis with doubts. Upon examination, he confirmed it couldn't be De Soto. Journals placed the burial far below Memphis, deep in Arkansas's river valley. The overburdened expedition wouldn't have lugged heavy steel coffins through hundreds of miles of wilderness, including Arkansas's swamps and native territories like Caskie and Pacaja. Moreover, the body's remnants showed clothing utterly unlike 16th century Spanish attire, including a distinctly modern black bow tie. Swanton dated the burial to no earlier than the 19th century, upholding the historical river grave. Number 58. Old Town Lake De Soto Tomb, Public Ledger, Memphis, Tennessee, September 27, 1881. De Soto's lost grave. Old Town Lake hides the explorer's tomb near Arkansas. Recent archaeological zeal in the post-Civil War South has spotlighted traces of Hernando de Soto's 1540s expedition through the Gulf states, with newspapers detailing earthworks, burial grounds, and forgotten sites, prompting renewed focus on the explorer's mysterious burial. Eyewitness accounts from chroniclers like Moscoso describe De Soto's body, hollowed into a green tree trunk like an Indian canoe, weighted and sunk at the Mississippi's edge, near precipitous 200-foot hills, where Spaniards forged tools, built vessels, repaired arms, and shod horses before pushing to Mexico. This spot, now inland as the Mississippi shifted east some 300 years ago, lies at Old Town Lake, once the river's channel, below Helena in Coahoma County, Mississippi, just across from Phillips County, Arkansas. The lake's western margin at Crowley's Ridge holds Spanish artifacts like hammer handles, gun stocks, burnt earth, and charcoal heaps. Captain John Goodwin, a veteran Mississippi navigator and wrecker, inspected the site and affirmed that De Soto's unique coffin likely remains undisturbed in the lake's mud, recoverable with modern equipment for reburial in Washington or Madrid. The narrative ties to Arkansas through visible mounds opposite Memphis on the Arkansas shore, swept away by 1840s floods, signal fire chains from below Little Rock spanning 130 miles west of Memphis along the prairie's western bank, and ancient canals linking the Mississippi to St. Francis and White Rivers, engineered by mound builders to avert floods, irrigate fields, and transport crops, predating DeSoto's encounters with locals who knew nothing of their origins. Number 59. Van Buren Mystery Tomb, today in FortSmith.com. Van Buren Mystery Grave, DeSoto Soldier or Frontier Mason's Tomb. In historic Fairview Cemetery on Logtown Hill overlooking Van Buren in Crawford County, Arkansas, sits the Mystery Grave, a stone-slabbed enclosure predating the cemetery's 1828 founding. Its crude headstone carved with enigmatic symbols sparking legends of a Hernando de Soto expedition soldier from 1541 who died far up the Arkansas River. Local lore adds Viking runes or a Christianized Cherokee chief, while a vanished plaque once claimed Masonic ties near Albert Pike's early lodge. In 1925, Arkansas History Commission and Masons exhumed it, finding well-preserved teeth from a 60-year-old man, thigh bones, and hand-wrought nails. But no full report survives, leaving the occupant unknown amid Thompson family plots nearby. Number 60. Iron Tools in Clark Mounds. The Birmingham Age Herald, Birmingham, Alabama, October 11th, 1909. Pioneer Days and Arkansas Mounds. In the early 1900s, Mary Gordon Duffy wrote about pioneer days and ancient mysteries across the South. Her article catalogs dozens of mounds, forts, and workshops from Smithsonian reports. When asked who built these massive earthworks, Indians always replied, "We do not know. They were here when we came." Two Arkansas discoveries stand out. First, in Clark County, explorers Dunbar and Hunter opened a large mound near a salt spring on a small Washita River tributary in 1804. Inside, iron knives and hatchets, impossible for prehistoric peoples without metalworking. Later, 4 miles north of Amity in Section 17, Township 5 South, Range 23 West along the Caddo River's second bottom, shell beds beside a workshop with arrowheads and iron ore hatchet tools, reported by Dr. Andrew Jones in the 1881 Smithsonian. Duffy speculates trader origins, but iron and ancient mounds suggest possible lost civilizations. These finds highlight the mystery between mound builders and DeSoto's 1535 arrival.